Hello everyone, this is Oxabooman, and welcome back to my MCU-a-thon. For today, let's talk about the film that the first 5 movies have built up to, and that is Marvel's The Avengers. This is one of the rare films that I watched twice in theaters in a row. Not in 3D though, because that's expensive. It was pretty much my most anticipated movie of 2012, wanting to see the classic members Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and the Incredible Hulk team up for the first time. And that sounds epic by itself. In fact, when I played Ultimate Alliance 2, those are the characters I love playing the most in that game. With all that said, will this team-up movie assemble into a masterpiece, or will it disband in a quick manner? Let's figure it out. As with the previous 5 videos, this will contain some spoilers, so don't watch this if you haven't seen the movie yet. So in the movie, Loki returns and seeks to conquer Earth instead, since his conquering of Asgard turned awry, so Fury calls in the 4 major heroes to stop him and his army of otherworldly alien creatures. I will keep in mind that this was widely anticipated and hyped. There are a lot of things to like about this movie, and I can name a few, like the Marvel Trinity meeting for the first time, almost each of the team members taking on Loki either head-on or from afar, and one of those times were hilarious, if I might add. And let's not forget that this is one of those movies that started the portal in the sky cliche. But in the case of this movie, it worked. At least in my opinion. One of my most favorite moments in the movie is when Hulk takes on Loki during the climax, and when he tries to boast Hulk, he just slams him around. And it was surprisingly hilarious. Same thing with after he and Thor take down a Leviathan, he just punches Thor to a wall for no reason. There are some unexpectedly funny moments from this movie. I think this is what I think jump-started what I call the typical Marvel formula. Moving on to the characters themselves, firstly, there's Captain America. This movie focuses less on him and more on Iron Man, which is a bit of a letdown because I like to see more of him adjusting to modern society and the rest of the team. Iron Man, I feel, has the most screen time, which isn't bad since at the time of this movie, he's basically the main leader of the team. For Thor, he doesn't appear until a little later. He has a reason of being here, which is very obvious, and as the movie goes on, he works well with the team. There's Bruce Banner, or the Hulk. He has a more comedic side here compared to the last time, referring to the 2008 Hulk movie, but I didn't mind that. For Black Widow and Hawkeye, I forgot to mention that Hawkeye made an appearance in Thor, but I didn't realize that until later. Off topic, both have their strengths. Widow is great at hand-to-hand combat, while Hawkeye is great at archery. But other than those categories, their biggest highlights they had was during the climax. Working alongside the main team, jumping to some kind of alien craft, and shooting arrows on top of a skyscraper. Loki is more crazy than ever to rule and conquer after meeting the ones in charge of said alien army, and his staff can control people just by pointing the very tip to their chests, which makes their eyes sky blue. It was kind of freaky. There are other characters like Selvig from the first Thor movie, Fury, Coulson, and what I think is a new character here, Maria Hill, but they're not the focus here, as this movie focuses on the gathering of the team itself. Another one of my favorite moments is it sets up the big bad in form of Thanos. I pretty much went mad when I first saw that mid-credit scene, and that I will give this movie a big plus for. As I said, pretty much my favorite film of 2012. My only complaint is that I wish it focuses more on Captain America, but for what it's worth, I'm very happy with what I've seen. So with all that said, I'm going to give Marvel's The Avengers a 9.5 out of 10. Now that's 6 movies down and only several more to go still. And I want to apologize for not reviewing this on Friday, so from now on I'm going to post a third of the next reviews on Saturdays, due to my current class schedule, and it's a long one. And I apologize for it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Don't forget to like this video, comment down your thoughts on this movie, and as usual, I hope you all have a great, blurific day.